Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. I'm going to share my grocery shopping routine with you, and we're just gonna start here with the first step, and that is making a list. Before I go grocery shopping, I always make a list and I write down about 7 meals that we are going to cook for dinner, and also just my staple things that I always like to have at home that I need to buy this week. Of course, it can happen that sometimes we need something else and somebody has to go and just quickly buy a few things more. With that said, we do get 7.5 kilograms of vegetables and fruits delivered in a veggie and fruit box each week. And so I most of the time don't have to really buy a lot of fruits and veggies. Because we get these delivered. Sometimes I do need to buy something additional, but most of the time this big package is enough. So I'm writing down the dinners that we're gonna cook for the following week. We never really eat out or order food online, so that are all the dinners that we're gonna cook the following week. And for breakfast, we usually eat bread or cereal, so I'm also gonna buy the things we need for that. I'm baking my own bread, so I'm just buying flour because we use the sourdough, so I don't need to have any yeast or any other ingredients for our bread. I just use water, and we have water at home. And for lunches, we just eat leftover from the dinner the night before. Writing down the dinners is the hardest thing, just because lately I haven't felt very inspired and I don't want to cook the same things again and again and again. But also, I try to make as many vegan dinners as possible to reduce the consumption of animal products, because it's really not sustainable. And so that makes it harder. I also try to not make too many dinners that have expensive ingredients to just save some money. I also try to buy as many local products as possible, but there are definitely a few things like coconut milk and some nuts that do not grow here in Europe that we use regularly just because it's the best solution for our current lives. So now I'm done writing my grocery shopping list, and as you can see here, I have all the things that I need to buy, and here are the dinners we're gonna cook, just so that I can know. I will put this on the fridge after grocery shopping so that we remember the things that we have planned, and also so that if I'm in the store and if I think have I forgotten something, I can quickly check the dinners and see if there's something else I need to buy. I will go grocery shopping by foot in a nearby grocery store that has a lot of organic products and just a lot of vegan products as well. So there's basically everything I need. And to go grocery shopping, I will of course take my list and a tote bag, and also I'm gonna take my backpack with another tote bag in it with me. I also need my wallet, so I'm taking it out of my drawer here, and then we're gonna put on the shoes and go grocery shopping. So I'm back and I paid 50 euros and 95 cents. That's on the lower side. Usually I pay something between 60 euros and 90 or even 100 euros for 1 week's worth of groceries. It is lower today, I think, because we had still 2 dinners that we haven't cooked from last week's grocery shopping trip. So I only had to buy ingredients for 5 dinners, plus the things that we always need and the breakfast stuff. So I think that is why it's a bit lower this week. So let me show you what we got. So these are the things that I got today, and as you can see, there's like a lot of packaging, there's some plastic, of course some paper, and not everything is organic. I will show you what I got and explain how I usually decide what I get, because that's really the area where I'm the most self-conscious, or where I think it's the hardest to actually live sustainably. So I usually put everything on this table in our kitchen before I put it where it belongs, and now I'm just gonna show you real quick what I got. This is flour. We have organic flour, and I have wheat flour just because it's so much easier with our sourdoughs, because with that flour it actually gets amazing, like the results are good and our bread looks fluffy and delicious. And I've got 3 kilograms of flour. One is like how do you call it? It's like darker flour with the whole cord, and the other is white flour, just because it's the easiest way to bake bread with that. It's not the healthiest, but that is like the compromise I'm willing to do. I'm baking my own bread. I'm using organic flour, but it's not like oat flour or something else that would be super healthy, but it's just wheat flour. Then here we got some vegan cream. It's soy based, and this is the not organic brand and this is the organic brand, but this one just works a bit better. So I always buy both, and depending on the recipe I use the non-organic one when I really need it to work well and to be very super creamy and taste like cream, and if it's not so important I'll use the organic one, which doesn't work as well. And these are of course packaged in these like Tetra Packs that are not super sustainable, but it's just the only way. I mean, if I bought dairy cream, it would be the same. This is some salt. We need some salt, and there's no like organic salt, but this is just a brand that also tries to protect the ocean, so I chose that one. Then here we have some non-organic oatmeal, 3 packages, because we eat quite a bit of oatmeal, and the reason I chose non-organic is because it's just that much less expensive. And I do not have that much money. Like I cannot just buy everything in organic quality if it's so much more expensive. Also, the non-organic one, like the usual cheap one, is in paper packaging, and the organic one is packed in plastic. So these are 2 reasons why I chose like the not organic one. Here we have some smoked tofu. This is packaged in plastic. We have 2. This is just a staple thing that we use in many different dishes, and so always whenever they have smoked tofu, because they tend to run out of it and then you have to wait for a few weeks before they get another load, I tend to just buy some, so we would have some on hand if we want to make something. This is another vegan product. This is similar to like Greek sheep or goat cheese, and it's very delicious, and I'm so glad I discovered these vegan cheese alternatives, because I really love them for like put it on the bread or just in a salad or things like that. Then we have some cucumbers. These are organic and like packaged plastic free, only with this little sticker. That's the only thing I need, and I'm really glad, because for the longest time that has been a huge problem. The organic one has always been packaged in plastic, and the not organic one was not organic but without plastic, so I never knew what to decide and which cucumber to get. But now the organic one is without plastic, and I'm glad it is that way, so I never have a problem to choose that one. Here we have 2 cans of coconut milk, and usually this store has organic coconut milk, but for the past few weeks there was just no organic coconut milk, and because all the other stores nearby also never have organic coconut milk, I just bought that because I need some coconut milk. Then we have some cashews. Now this is packaged in plastic, not organic and not local in any way. This is just a product that is only available like this, but it's so amazing to make like vegan cream stuff recipes, so I like it and I do buy it for that reason. This is the only, I think, not vegan product I bought today. It's gorgonzola. It's gonna be delicious, but it's not gonna be vegan, and it's packed in plastic, and it's not organic, but that's just, I haven't found any organic gorgonzola that it would not be packaged in plastic anywhere, so that's what I buy. Canned corn, it's organic, but it's canned, of course, yeah, not plastic at least. Some chips. There are no organic chips anywhere near here, and I love chips. They're not super healthy, but I do buy some treats every time just because we love them. And the other thing that is similar, not organic, not healthy, it's some kind of a bread spread made out of cookies. I think it's vegan, but it's not healthy in any way, but it's delicious. Then some vegan yogurt for our oatmeal, or just to like eat with cereals. Like we don't actually have cereals, we just have oatmeal, and we eat like fruit and oatmeal and yogurt or peanut butter and water or plant-based milk. But this is like a coconut-based and this is a soy-based yogurt, and I think this one is a lot better, but for everything where you don't want to have that coconut taste, this is better. Some vegan butter, some vegan cream cheese, plastic and not organic, but it's just, I'm happy that there is a vegan option. And some potatoes. These are packaged in paper and local and organic, so that's good. So as you can see, even though I really try to live sustainably, grocery shopping is like the big thing where I'm really not perfect and where I'm so far from perfect, and where it's always a struggle to decide what the better option is between like the finances, it being organic, it being local, it being plastic free, or what other kind of packaging it has to make sure it is the most sustainable option available. That's really an area where I struggle in, but I thought it's still worth it to share it very openly and honest with you, because I'm sure a lot of you have similar struggles as well. And I have to say, especially during the past year, I just did not have the energy to go to several different grocery stores, meet even more people, during a situation where we really shouldn't meet any people that are not super necessary. And so I usually just went to one grocery store per week, but that of course also results in me not going to the bulk store, me not having a lot more unpacked organic products available, but it's also less expensive. And so that is just what I do. And now I would be really interested in knowing how you shop for groceries, if you have any tips or tricks to make it more sustainable. And of course, keep in mind, this is what I buy in the store, but we also get this big box of organic fruits and vegetables each week that we use, and that is packed in like just a cardboard box. It's all organic, it's all like saved fruits and veggies that would otherwise not be able to be sold anymore because they have different shapes, like have strange shapes, or they are just like too much, or they look a bit like they are not in a good shape, but they're totally fine. So it's like saving veggies and fruits, what we also do with 7.5 kilograms a week. And that, if you're interested, costs us €30 per week. But I'm willing to pay that because I don't have to think about where to get plastic-free organic fruits and vegetables. So yeah, that is what I do. And I hope you like this. I hope you liked getting a little bit of behind the scenes or what I do in my everyday life. And let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like to see next. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. That would really help my channel. And with that said, if you want to see more videos, I'll link you a video here and a playlist here that you can check out if you have time and if you want to right now. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Bye!